Friends, hi. So, one of the big topics that we need to look at, that you have all asked me to explore, is self love. And I think there has never been a time more relevant than now to really understand what self love means. So, self love has nothing to do with our egos, it has nothing to do with arrogance or with a heightened sense of self to the detriment of others. It is something very, very deep. It is something very, very pure. And it really is the cause, a lack of self love is really the cause of all the problems in the world today. Because when we are truly at peace with ourselves, when we truly respect ourselves, understand who we are, what we mean, what we can offer, what we can give, what is important for us, what it means to be authentic, then we can say that we do truly love ourselves. And self-love is the catalyst for all growth. It is the catalyst for forgiveness, because unless you really love yourself, you cannot forgive. You cannot move past situations of the past, difficult situations. But arguably, it is one of the hardest things to attain. And why is that? Why is it so difficult for us to truly love ourselves? Because we have been raised in a society that has stopped us from doing this. We have past conditioning, we have childhood traumas, we have difficult situations that we have to face all the time. We have been kept from expressing our truth, from living our truth, from being who we truly want to be, from doing what we really want to do. And all of these things suppress the love that we have to give ourselves. And self-love is not just about taking time out for ourselves. I mean, we now have all the time in the world to do the things that we wanted to do before, whether that's a long bath or time to read a nice book or listen to our favorite music. That's one element, of course. That's the self-nurturing, the self-care element. But self-love is a lot deeper than that. Self-love is about you being true to yourself, being honest, who you truly are, and bringing that out into the world and sharing that with everyone around you. That's what self-love really means. And just to read to you a little bit from my book. It's funny how many people do not even think about loving themselves, but consider that they are beings of unconditional love. But how can you love anyone else if you do not firstly have unconditional and unbridled love for yourself? This is not to do with the ego. Here we are talking about forgiveness, acceptance, and understanding of who we are in our entirety. And, you know, a lot of people talk about forgiveness and that it's difficult. And, you know, it's not something that they feel they can do. And why should I forgive? And why should I let someone free? But it has nothing to do with the other person, forgiveness. It has everything to do with ourselves. Because you cannot love unless you have the power to forgive. And forgiveness has nothing to do with the other person. They do not feel the hurt and the anger and the pain that you feel. Those emotions and feelings are yours, and they will eat you up from the inside out and destroy you if you harbor them for too long. So you forgive and let go while you look at the lessons in it for you. Isn't that beautiful? To be able to let all that stuff go, to be able to release yourself from other people's binds on you. And the time for that is now. Because now more than ever, we need to really learn how to love ourselves. Because within self-love is our authenticity. And within our authenticity is our power to be creative, to be courageous, and to do all that we want to do. Thank you.